The Lockbox QMS Document Control System allows users to track, organize, and approve controlled documents such as quality manuals, equipment calibration reports, and standard operating procedures. In this video, you will see how users can manage and store controlled documents, create new document versions, and route them for approval. We will begin by exploring the Document Overview tab. I will start by selecting this ethidium bromide SOP. The overarching information about the document, including its name, document number, and approval status, is captured in the document overview. To the right, you can see the document versions associated with this controlled document, including archived, active, retired, and versions that are under review. You can also associate controlled documents with training courses and assign approved trainers. This is one example of how document control seamlessly connects to our training management module. I will now click into this active document version. On the right, you can see the pathway map, which shows which team members have reviewed and approved this document. Users are able to leave comments on this document, which can be addressed in the next review period. To leave a comment, I just need to click New and then write the details in this rich text field. As I scroll down on this document version record, I can see all of the pathway decisions that occurred during the review process. I can also see the training course associated with this document and the training records for the team members who received training on this SOP. In the File section, you can store the file associated with this controlled document. This could be a PDF, a Word document, Excel file, or images. It is important to note that Lockbox can be used to store controlled documents, but is not a document editing software. Now I will show you how easy it is to create new document versions and route them for approval. On the document overview, I select Create New Version. I enter the version number, mark the change severity, and click Save. The new document version now appears in our list and is marked as in preparation. Notice that the previous version can still be active while the new version undergoes review and approval. I will now click into the new document version. We will assume that the document is ready for review, and I will upload the file here. Now I can select Route for Approval to kick off the review and approval process. The pathway map now shows me which team members need to review and in what order the review will occur. Let's assume that I am Quincy Jones, the QA manager. I would have received an email notification notifying me that this document needs to be reviewed. I can select Approve or Reject. I can leave approval notes, suggested changes, and required changes. I can also view the comments that were left on the previous version. I can click into this comment to update the status and return to the document version to complete the review. Now that the first reviewer has approved the document version, the next reviewers will be notified that it's their turn to review and approve. Since the pathway is set to first to approve, only one reviewer needs to approve the document before it's ready to be activated. We can also configure these pathways to require multiple reviewers to approve in one step. This setting is called All Must Approve. Now that the document has undergone review and approval, the status has been automatically updated to Approved, awaiting activation. When I'm ready to release the active version, I will update the status to Approved, Active. I will also set the effective date, and you can mark the document version if it requires retraining. When I return to the document overview, you can see that the old version has been marked as archived and the new version is the only active version available. Now I will show you how documents can be organized using list views. I will click the Document Version tab to see a list of all document versions stored in Lockbox. These list views allow you to filter and search through all of the documents in the system. I can see a list of all of the active documents, archived documents, and documents under review. Now I will navigate to the Pathway tab. Here you can see all of the template review pathways. I will select the Controlled Document Approval pathway. Here we can configure the steps involved in this review process. If I want to add a new step, I can click New and enter the step number and select the approval behavior. Once the step has been created, I can add approvers. You can add as many approvers as required for each step. In this case, I will assign John Doe the scientist as the only approver for this step. Now when I view the pathway map, we can see the third step with our new approver. And that's how you configure approval pathways in Lockbox. These template pathways can be modified without affecting the previous review and approval processes. When an approver is notified that they need to review a control document, they can receive an email notification. These automated emails can be configured in the Email Templates tab. Notice how the email templates can include links that take the person straight to the document record that needs to be reviewed. Finally, we have the Team Members tab. Here we can see a list of all of the team members in the lab. I can click into a team member record to see their report card, which is a summary of all of their required trainings and the status of each training. And with that, we have finished the tour of the Lockbox QMS Document Control module. If you are interested in learning more about Lockbox's quality management system, please check out the Third Wave Analytics website or contact us today.